So, good morning, everyone. So, welcome to today's pre-market analysis. So, we'll quickly start with our Nifty. So, we'll have a quick recap regarding what exactly we have got opportunity on Nifty. With respect to yesterday's level, we will see once I'll change it to 15-minute time frame. So, if you see here, this the first 15-minute candle range also we can mark over here, but it crossed above our particular pivot line, and after that if you change it to 5 minutes you can clearly see that so it didn't sustain much over there and it came back and it gave a breakdown below our pivot line level, and it gradually came up to our first support level. So, and it consolidated after first half, and if you can clearly see here that it is consolidating after first half. So with respect to today's level, we will have marker Nifty's level and all. So today pivot line, yesterday it was 25,890, today it is at 840. So a little bit also decrease. We will mark it down first. So Nifty's pivot line lies at 25,840. So this is where the pivot line lies today. So with respect to Nifty, and if you see on the support side, if you see support is at 25,750 will be the first support, and second support is at 25,680. So like similar to yesterday, we have a close range today also. Support 3 will be at 25,590. So all three support, and with respect to the resistance, 25,910 will be the first resistance, and 25,000, almost 26 only, it is 999. So mark it as 26,000 for resistance 2. And resistance 3 is at 26,070. So these are the three levels with respect to Nifty 50. So we'll mark the pivot line first initially 24 for almost 50 points down. So 25,840, and the first resistance will be at 910, 25,910. And with respect to the third support, we will mark third support 25,590. This will be the third support. So if we zone this out, we will quickly mark the bullish zone for Nifty with respect to the pivot line. So 26,000 to 26,070 will be the 26,070 will be the bullish zone with respect to Nifty, and 26,000. So R2 and R3 will be the bullish zone, and on this consolidation part, if you see, it will be between support 1 and resistance 1, 25,750 and 25,910. So on the buyer side, it will be below support 1, which is at 25,750. So 50 each point down, and the second support it is 25,680. So these are the levels with respect to Nifty for the day. So market closed below, as you can see that it is closed, it is right now it is below our particular pivot line level for the day. So now we will move on to the Bank Nifty side. So in Bank Nifty also, if you see that with respect to yesterday's pivot line, we got an opportunity over here to, up to our support 1. So you can see here that after giving a, no, not here, over here, so it tested on our particular pivot line level, then reversed back from reverse rejected from this level, and you can see that it gave us till our support 1 movement. So we will mark today's level on bank nifty side. So 58,950 will be the 50 pivot line lies at 58,950, and with respect to support it lies at 58,780, and support 2 lies at 58,630. 58,630, and support 3 at 58,450. 58,450. And on the resistance part, if we see 59,100, and resistance 2 will be at 59,280, and resistance 3 at 59,430. So these are the levels with respect to bank nifty. We will mark the pivot line over here, which is at 58,950, and on the first resistance is at 59,100, and support at 58,780. So these are the levels with respect to bank nifty. So similar to nifty 50, it is also trading below our pivot line. So we will wait for that entry, and we will exactly mark the direction of that nifty or bank nifty, either all 3 nifties with respect to volume. We will validate it, the movement and the direction with respect to volume. So now we will move on to Sensex. So Sensex is exactly mirroring Nifty like always. So we'll mark today's level. So with respect to Sensex, if you see 84,620, pivot point is at 84,620 will be the pivot line, and with respect to that, support 1 lies at 84,350. 84,350, and support 2 lies at 84,150, and support 3 lies at 83,880. And with respect to resistance part, 84,830 will be the resistance, and on resistance 2 it will be at 85,100, and resistance 3 at 85,300. So these are the levels with respect to Sensex also. So we will mark the levels, and we will see what opportunity we got. So it is exactly similar to this Nifty only. So what we can do over here, we can mark this first 15-minute range. I'll change the color. So 15-minute range over here. So first 15-minute range, either if on a bullish side, so if it is giving a proper breakout above this level, then we can go for on the bullish side. So yesterday if we see that, so it clearly made a high, it clearly made a 15-minute range, and from that particular point it reversed back. So on a downside entry, you could have taken an entry over here up to our first support 1. So like Nifty, it also gave Bank Nifty as well. It came up to our support 1, and we will mark today's level. So we'll start with pivot line 84,620, 84,620, and the first resistance will be at 84,830. and support at 84,350. So these are the level with respect to, so all three, so if you see Sensex, Bank Nifty and Nifty, which we have discussed now, so it is presently below our pivot line. So as long as, like we always say that it, as long as it is below this particular pivot line level, then definitely I am on bearish side until and unless this market retest or reclaim this particular level, then only I can consider the bullish side movement, and also I should validate that with the volume. So the volume after this particular breakout or after retesting this level. Once again, we'll have a quick look at FIA data yesterday's. ओके बता देता हूँ भाई अभी एक सेकंड हम FIA डाटा देखते हैं FIA data. So with respect to FIA data, if you see, both are on positive side. So yesterday we saw that this DA's contribution was kind of less compared to the other days. So if we see today, both FIA and DIA are on positive side on cash market, and we will see on FIA's data on sensible as well for the FNO side. So it is net bearish. So we will wait for that pre-market levels, and we'll plan our trade accordingly. So right now we'll check the comment. So good morning, good do the Sensex analysis also. Sensex by मतलब जो मैंने कहा, like if you see that this particular today's pivot level is at, oh this is not Sensex. So with respect to the pivot level only, I will be planning my trades entry on which direction should I take. So if it is reclaiming this pivot line level, if this particular green line level, and if it is sustaining above, closing above this level, then only I will have an idea of taking a bullish entry over there. But even after this thing, I will validate my directional movement with the volume in the market. So if I get to see a proper volume on the direction, particular direction, then definitely I can go for the bullish side entries from this particular point. If you see, I can plan for my first target at R1, the first resistance, and on the downside, if we see from this particular point, we can go for this support one level as our first target. So somebody was asking, yesterday I took on a put side at 315, is today's possibility bearish? I, if we see that, oh, the pre-market levels also came, it is opening below us, so it's a slight gap down, and I hope yesterday I took put side and both invest 25,800 put in holding in good to starting session. Okay, the matlab abhi, like it is a gap down start, then you guys can hold, but just verify this move, this wait for this, any other new entry if you are taking, then wait for this level to be retested and reclaimed. If you are taking, if you have a trade view on the bullish side, and you should validate that move with the volume. But as of now, as of the present condition and sentiments of the market, and if we see on India weak side also, it is below 10, so it is not a good time for option buying, to be frank. But as it is opening here, like gap down, then definitely whoever holding this thing should be in profit and at the start itself. So it's better you guys can book, or else you can wait for that particular pivot line to retest it for a new entry. That's with respect to Nifty. and we will check on Titan once again. So we are still over here. We didn't got that entry so far on Titan. If you see, we'll change it to week. So let this high level to be get broken, so we can plan an entry over here with our this SL at the swing low. So we'll wait for the market to start. We'll plan the trade with respect to these levels. So So I'm still in bearish side as long as it is trading below this particular pivot line level, which is at 25,840. So as long as it is below this level, below this line, then definitely I am on the bearish side. And if you see, if for a entry over here, so if you see it is opening near to our support one. So if it is bouncing from this level, then you can plan a buy side entry to this pivot line level at least, or to this gap to get filled. So we will plan that after the start. Let it start. And if it is on the downside, then definitely after giving a proper breakdown below this level, you can plan it to our particular support 2. So it is, as it is opening near our support 1, then definitely we can plan a trade to on the buyer side to this support 2 level if we get a proper breakdown over this level. So we will wait for that. Either it should be a bounce or a like bounce from this or a proper breakdown over here. So we will wait for that. So I always suggest to wait up to first 15 minutes to settle the market. So I always suggest that we wait for the first 15 minutes. Okay. So we'll have a quick look at on India VIX, what exactly VIX. I don't know if we can see over it over here. India VIX. So it is below 10, and continuously falling after making a high at 13 on November exactly, and after that it is falling. So India is pretty low and even below 10, then that is very critical situation with respect to option bias. If you see, uh, so anyway, let us be cautious. Let us not get trapped into a particular trade on option buying side. So if premium decay, if VIX is too low, we don't get any premium boost on either side, neither in the PE side or neither in the call side. If we take an entry, if it is on a sideways basis, then definitely we are gonna get trapped. But premium decay also will be there. So it is Thursday today, so premium decay will also be there until next expiry. So until and unless it is on this particular zone, we can expect that decay. And so let's wait for the opening. Oh, Bank Nifty is opening very below our first support one. It is in case of Nifty, you guys saw that it is nearly above this, near to our support one, but it is above this level. But in Bank Nifty's case, if you see, like, let's see how many points. Okay. So we will wait for the opening and we will wait for the first 5-15 minutes for the market to settle, and after that only we will plan our entry for the day. So because as we saw on FIA's FNO data, it is on net bearish, but on the cash market side they have added fund, like both are on ended on positive yesterday. So we'll see, we will wait for. So market opened and it is volatile as always. We'll check on Nifty also once again. Oh, it gave a good peak. Hello Ajit, Ajit Chandran and Ganesh Bhai, matlab how it opened. Premium. So if you see that it already filled that particular gap where it uh, opened below, so it already filled that gap over here. So right now, well, let's see what else is happening, and we will see. We will wait for that first initial 15 minute. Neither it tested our support one level, not to our pivot level, but it exactly filled the gap formed today's opening. Infosys, Tech, Wipro, TCS, Tech Mahindra as well. On the IT sectors are kind of bullish today. Let's see the heat map as well. So as I said, IT technology is kind of positive for the day. But in case if you see on Bank Nifty side, not Bank Nifty, on the banking sector, if you see the weightage stocks are kind of dragging the market down. All other almost every other segments, if you see on technology, communication, everything is on red. We'll wait for this level. So it's almost 3 minutes now. Dr. D is good. Let's have a look at Dr. D. Dr. Reddy is actually maintaining this particular dynamic resistance over here. It's almost like a symmetrical triangle only. If you see like the movement, the market path, if you see starting from this particular level to this. On a Monday time frame, see over here, we can expect a double toe pattern also over here. So it was kind of like after this gap down fold start, it was kind of on the little bit of uptrend. And if we see that from this particular level, it is maintaining this double toe. Let's see what happens when the neckline meets. Please check on Nifty. So as of now, as per my view, I don't find any opportunity over here until and unless I get a trade opportunity or this particular level get tested. I will only so if it is either a bounce back from here or a breakdown over here, let any of this level get tested. Then only I will be planning for an entry. Good morning, Subravai. अक्षय जी अब आ रहे हैं आवाज आ रहा है अभी मेरा अच्छा हुआ अजित जी प्रॉफिट बुक कर दिया सुबह सुबह आप बढ़िया है तो ये है like so what we need to understand over here when we have already leveled up a setup see like see if I say simply we have marked all the resistance pivot level and support 1 2 and other bullish zones levels over here so when we have a setup for our own like this we should always respect that levels over here so if we are planning an entry it should be either from any of these levels breakdown or breakout so let it be in a way that it's from here it is going on this way and reaches our pivot point I really don't find it as an opportunity like when it goes like here but if it was testing over here like if I say it market comes over here and testing this level and if it is bouncing back then definitely I will plan for an entry over here either I can do direct test entry or I can wait for a triple candle confirmation. Triple candle confirmation is where when this particular level get tested and if it is breaking below this level and bouncing back from this level to the upward move then definitely I will plan for a bullish side. I will wait for a triple candlestick confirmation from this particular point so that I can uh, like trail my I can go for this first resistance one rather than this pivot level. So anyway, let's have a look at what exactly we are getting over here. So it's almost 7 more minutes to first 1500. So if we are not getting any touch over this line, then definitely we will change it to 15 minutes level and we will mark the first 15-minute range in this way. Then we plan our entry and exit over this level. So until and unless if we don't get a closing above this level or close below this level, we are not planning any entry regarding whatever range we have marked. So with respect to these lines, any move of market above this level and closing above this level, then only we will plan for that breakout bullish entry over here. And similarly on the downside, this let it should break down as well as it should close below this level. So that's where we get a first confirmation. Then that confirmation we double assurity we will take upon when we have a volume support over this. So for now we will just remove this levels. Let's see any more Wipro we will see once. Wipro. Oh, Wipro is booming. So if we see over here, this is also a double top pattern. So it was coming from an uptrend, and we had a first peak over here where the sellers tried to pull it down to this particular level, and again the buyers were trying to pull it back to this and breaking this resistance, but it failed over here and it came below. And if you see on the selling side, let's see if we are getting at least 1:1. 1:1 is all we are getting properly. From this level neckline we will plan our entry. This is our entry line. So from entry line, and when we keep SL over here, we are getting 1:1 over this. So it's anyway gone too far, but we'll change it to week once more. So this is a good run from this level. Pink trade intraday 230. So we don't have an entry over here right now. This looks tempting. But anyway, let's have a look at anything else as well. ONGC, HCL, data consumers. We'll see JSW Steel once more. JSW Steel. So this is on a rising channel pattern over here, but let's see if it is the lines are disordered. So no opportunity so far now. So if it is bouncing from this level, then we will plan an entry over here. But we'll only take if our risk management satisfy. As of now, we cannot take an entry on this. And other than that, we'll see TCS we will see once. TCS. Is this on a good run? No entry over here as well as of now. So if we see December 18. So we'll on a daily basis we'll keep on monitoring stocks which are like if we get any opportunity on the stocks on an intraday basis or as well as on a swing basis, we'll discuss that as well. So I'll change this to 15 minute. So still it is like over there on that particular level only. So anyway, we got our first 15-minute candle over here, and we can mark this range, or we can use this particular levels to plan an entry. And so as of now, I don't have any entry over here because it is not respecting my level. So if it is retesting on this level, I can either think for this, if either for a breakdown or for a bounce back from here. So whatever it is, I should this level should be like respected. Then only I will be planning an entry on this perspective. If you see. So anyway, it is 9:30. I'll wind up for the day, guys. And thank you so much. I wish everyone a good day. Thank you. Thank you.